Hey, welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Trails Beyond the Horizon with Kellador. Well, here we go, Act 2, third route. This time we're back to Van and Company. And it looks like we're going to get a new party member. Agnes, Ferry, Aaron, Rosette, Ketra, Judith, Bergard. 4, 5, 6, 7. I would guess the last one is Ren, because that's our 8 from Daybreak 1. So we'll see who else we get. Route 1, the Fool's Auction.
Setting aside the fact that you were getting all cozy with that shadow girl without telling us.
Unless they add Shizuna. They could add Shizuna.
No, let's not set that aside. You really should have called us in as backup, Van.
Sure, you had Ren with you. But if Risha was there, why didn't you at least call me in too?
Yeesh, give me a break already. This was all just something that popped up out of nowhere during my nightly rounds. I could tell there was something going on with that girl, but I had no idea it was gonna turn out like that.
Poor Yorda, though. To think her brother ran off and left her like that.
Poor Yorda. You do remember just who we're talking about, don't you?
Her brother was the worst of the two by far. Honestly, I still don't think I have it in me to forgive him for what he did.
Those two went as far as attempting to set off a nuclear weapon on Nemeth Island. They may have even succeeded at one point, in a manner of speaking. I still have my reservations about the sister. But given what you experienced last night, it would seem the brother is now the greater threat.
So you think he may have been behind that cult ceremony then, I take it?
Sure do.
Without a doubt, it had a lot of similarities to the ones the DG cult held. But the most significant difference is that there didn't seem to be any focus on denying the goddess.
Ketra, Ren.
Can't be 100% sure just yet, but if you ask me, I'm thinking it's not connected. Just didn't smell the same. In the time I had to spend around them, I found DG members always had this weird sort of rancid stink to them. Like something deep inside was slowly devouring their soul. It was a thick, sour stench.
True.
Yes. It was as though all the darkest parts of their hearts were condensed. Boiled down to a thick sludge.
That sounds like the exact same aura I sensed when we were at Nemeth Island.
Well, each of their lodges were quite different. They all did have that same sort of pallor hanging over them. And you say you didn't get that same feeling at all last night?
Right. It was almost like they were just putting on a stage play. Hollow imitation of the real thing, without any of the underlying darkness.
A hollow imitation.
Well, given your nose, I'm sure you're pretty much right on the money. But while we're talking about knockoffs, you mentioned that Ix kid had a familiar-looking device on him, right?
Yes. He was in stealth mode, so it was hard to see it clearly. But from what we could see, it certainly had a strong resemblance.
The frame was a lot less fancy than that one, at least.
Even so, he was able to use it to perform some sort of transposition. along with that invisible creature he had with him.
No matter how you look at this, the situation's headed for the shitter. You said a lot of the people who went missing were Easterners, right? No way Heyu's gonna sit on their asses after that.
And the whole time, Mr. Kincaid at the CID knew something was going on, but turned a blind eye to it. Whether you look at it from a counterterrorism perspective or as an intelligence agency, there's no reason for them to do nothing.
You're right. It doesn't matter how close to completion the space program is. In fact, something like this could even jeopardize it, so why?
Nah, that ain't it.
It's not,
The way
Van?
that guy was acting, it was like he was absolutely sure this wouldn't affect anything about the space program. Seems like your people are bent on overlooking cases like this one till then. The hell is the CID? No. What are you and the President even thinking?
That information is classified. I'm not at liberty to speak on that point, I'm afraid. Surely you, of all people, can understand that. Van Arkwright of Arkwright Solutions.
We could get Renee, too. You're right. Mr. Kincaid is the type of person who wouldn't make a decision without all the facts. And my dad, President Gramhart, is exactly the same. Damn it! I hate to say it, but in a weird, twisted way, that means we can trust those guys. They've probably even added what we, the Guild, and even Heyue are going to do into all their little calculations. Speaking of, it was the Guild, the police, and Heyue that handled the aftermath of those people last night, correct? Yeah, I only dealt with Jeffrey, myself. Dragged him back to his home after the dust settled. He woke up briefly at one point. I don't get it. I don't know why I was there. It's like I was tripping out. Feeling good and all that stuff just kind of came out of my mouth. I remember you yelling at me, though. I didn't get the sense he was lying. Maybe he really did forget everything that happened, including all the crap he blurted out during his little cult ceremony.
The world is enslaved by a pathological disease. The white population is infested with anti-immigration sentiment, while Easterners are immured by tradition. Mankind is powerless before their own inhibitions, snared in the sin shackled to them from birth. But don't lose heart, for salvation yet awaits humanity. This false night we call our lives shall be exposed, and a new dawn will rise to guide us.
I sense there is much hidden in those words. You're right, however. They are markedly different from the DG cult's rhetoric. Still, his talk of a new dawn gives me pause. What do you think he meant by that? It does seem like the kind of speech you might use to start a revolution, but it's his use of sin that stands out most to me. Indeed, Ren. Right. It's the same word Dingo used as the 8th Genesis Observer.
Karma is humanity's sin. In fact, it's the original sin.
Is it a crimson sin? That word gets tossed around a lot. Could be a total coincidence for all we know. But the fact that this Jeffrey guy forgot all this stuff he was apparently so fired up about is the weirdest thing here to me. Yeah, that is strange. My first two guesses would be that it's the effect of some drug, or perhaps some kind of hypnosis. You said all the other members experienced the same memory loss, right, Van? Right. Elaine, Zinn, and Inspector Daswani dealt with the aftermath once we'd finished. I talked a bit with them about how Jeffrey's crowd was holding up. And from what they told me, so far each and every one has woken up with fuzzy memories. Quite a number of them who are still out cold, though. Police in the guild will be busy today trying to figure out who they all are. I imagine they've got their hands full with that. From the sound of it, there were a ton of people there. So that's why Elaine wasn't able to come today? Guess so. We're supposed to meet up around noon to swap info again, though. All that aside, it's looking like we're going to have to really kick it into gear for the next while. I take it that means we'll be spending today going through each district and clearing out 4 SPGs? That's the plan. Since the whole incident is still fresh, I'm sure we're bound to pick up something. I want to have some of us hang back and be on call. You can spend that time gathering info. And just so we can respond to any emergencies that pop up, I want everyone to give their weapons and gear a thorough check. Roger, we can't forget that sniper boy is out there somewhere. Not only him. There's that unseen monster he had in tow. Not to mention the bizarre transformation that happened to that Jeffrey boy. We must be prepared for a myriad of threats. Oh, but Ren? Yes, I have a remote meeting with the tech union today, so I won't be available during the afternoon. I will be able to find time to accompany you on that garden business, though. It seems to have some relevance to me, after all. Seems like your old co-workers are wrecking the place. That's fine. Don't worry about the 4 SPGs. Meeting with the tech union is just as important. Alrighty then. Weather outside ain't great, but let's divvy up the tasks and get out there before it gets any
Hold on a
worse.
sec. Before you do that, how about adding me back to the part-timer list?
Hey. Hi, Shizuna.
My, there's an unexpected guest.
Well, look who decided to show up again out of the blue.
Hey there, everyone. Been a while since I saw you all. I think it was back when I swung by with that Under Lucia cake or whatever it was called.
Right. I remember that.
After brazenly stealing their limited time seasonal special off my desk, you tried to pawn something off their standard menu on me. That special ended right after. I never ended up getting a chance to try it.
Van's exuding such sorrow. I can feel it from all the way over here.
You're getting weepy over a pastry. Cut it out, you freak.
Fine, fine. It won't make up for it, but I'll work for free this time around, okay? I've been real busy for a while now, but I hear things have started to get pretty wild for you guys.
Wow, well, you sure wasted no time getting yourself up to speed. Did Kincaid tell you that or something?
I was under the impression that Ikaruga, like Marduk, was in the middle of carrying out orders from the presidential office.
Well, I won't deny that we are. Oh, but it's not like they told us all that much about their plan. They're being really tight-lipped about everything. I doubt either of our groups can even see half of the big picture. We're all pretty much just dancing in the president's and CID's palms at this point.
Sure seems like it.
Now that you mention it, I suppose I did get that impression. Anyway, Ikaruga's part to play happens closer to the big climax of all of this, so I was able to take some time off this morning. When I heard about what all went down last night, I thought I'd see if you wanted my help. With little Miss Kitty and Beauty's blade tied up with work, I'm sure you could use an extra hand here, right?
So, you were listening in on us. Though, given your intuition, I suppose you could have just as easily figured it out.
Well, someone as strong as you would definitely be a big help. What do you think, Van?
It's fine. Shouldn't cause any problems if you're just tagging along this morning. And honestly, there's just too much weirdness going on right now. I could use...
Understood. Just leave it to me. Sorry to have derailed things, but now that that's all settled, how about we get out there and tackle those 4 SPGs? Gotta get all warmed up for this afternoon and evening. I want to make sure my senses are clear and sharp.
Hold up. What's going on in the afternoon and evening?
From the sound of it, you have something important scheduled?
Yep. First up is our super critical mission for the space program.
No, nuh-uh. Shut your mouth right now. Don't want to hear any of that. If it ain't got anything to do with us, you just keep it to yourself. You hear me?
Yeah, I guess neither one is related to you. Directly, anyway. I did hear that you met him at Marduk, though. And I feel like the two of you will have some connection in the future.
Shut it! I don't want to hear easily guessable hints coming out of you either.
With things settled, Ren left the office, and after splitting up the tasks, Van and crew began their work for the day. Shizuna has temporarily joined the party. Furthermore, Shizuna can trigger an awakening on the field. Of course she can. Well, you're all locked into place. Well, I'm not putting Bearguard and Ketra in for Rosette and Fairy. There's no freaking way. Okay. What do we got? Party lineup. Gonna keep Shizuna. We're gonna put in Rosette. Gonna put in Fairy. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. What you got here, kiddos?
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Well, this needs to be an evade too.
Skills updated. That's a single element slot. Skills updated. That's a single element slot.
And that's gonna be a fortune for Executioner.
Skills updated. Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Get to Arc Feather. This was a decoy. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. What does this do? Chance of all stats. Or lots of Mirage. Meh.
Let's take a look.
You get Fortune, Avenging Arts, Avenging Arrow, Burst Change, Shield Buster.
Activating maintenance mode. Sorry, that's a single element slot.
I know it is.
Skills changed.
Arc Feather, yep. But that really needs to be
Skills changed.
an evade 2, 4. That means this can be something else. Probably Revelation. Clotho gives me Spirit Breaker. But Rosette has that.
Skills changed. Of course.
okay.
Single element slot.
It is,
Your
but you'll
skills
be
have been
okay.
updated. That's a single element slot. Your skills have been updated. You're incapable. That is a single element slot. Skill set amended. Switching to maintenance mode.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Let's tune her up.
Yeah.
Modifying your augment, are you?
Everything else we'll figure out as necessary.
Search time. Now where? Search time.
Initiating search.
No. Oh, wait. Here we go. And kitty cat. Caw-caw, caw-caw. Is she protecting the baby swallows? Huh. That's pretty odd for a cat. Wonder if there's a reason. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe she's just not done with senseless murder. Looks like we're safe to leave him be. Feels off the actual mama bird didn't swoop into the rescue, though. Actually... Red hair. Nah, we'll stick with the red hair. Rosette. Nope, no pink hair for you. Shizuna. Yeah. Yeah. Fairy. Nah. Yeah, no, I just can't see the glasses on you. All right. The shopping is done and the groceries bought inside, so I'm indulging myself in a few chess compositions. I would have much liked to play a match with Victor. But alas, he appears to have quite a bit weighing upon his mind. It would appear that Victor has quite a bit weighing upon his mind. Perhaps he... No. I shall refrain. A mere bystander has no place to comment. He's kind of thinking about Paulette's new old boyfriend.
Pick something already.
White asparagus potage. Sure, we'll get some.
He seen ya. Pick something already. He seen ya.
What you got, Victor? Serious talk. After all this time. Should be coming by early afternoon, she said. Don't tell me. No. No, that can't be. What's with the sour look, Pops? Once in a lifetime squabble with your daughter? Or maybe even you may? Don't you dare joke about that. My bad. He seems lost in his thoughts. Maybe we should leave him be. Huh. At this rate, my scowl's going to drive off all my customers. If you want to order something, just let me know. How about no?
Where?
Phew. That was a close one. It was so spaced out I nearly broke a plate. It's just... I know you said this new cult doesn't smell the same, Van, but hey, I get how you feel. Just when you think you've forgotten them, their ashes blow right back into your face. Gotta wonder how long it'll be before we can finally put the whole mess behind us for good. Van? Ketra? Well, maybe the fact we can talk about it so readily now is progress on our part. In all likelihood, the two really are different. But either way, be careful out there, everyone. Now then, I need to do my part to help out around the bistro. After this, Theo and I can divide tonight's prep workup between us. Allow me to repeat your order. 1 white caramel pudding and 1 coffee, correct? Yep. Thanks a bunch. This thing's an orbital drone, right? I see it waiting tables here sometimes. It's pretty awesome. Theo is awesome. Waiter mode has been garnering positive reception from customers. Theo is awesome.
Well then.
Now where? The forecast said it was going to rain. I don't see an umbrella on you, Shizna.
That's true.
They're kind of quiet this morning.
Her clothes weren't even wet when she came to the office, though.
It was only a little drizzle. I just dodged it all. No problem.
I'm not even going to ask.
Yes, the mother seems to have gone looking for food. Zero seems rather docile today. Is it because of the rain, maybe? That reminds me of how mopey Alphonse gets when he can't go for a walk. All right, I'm off to work. As long as I don't get stuck with any more assignments, things should go back to normal today. And I'll be going to meet with my client. Here's hoping this wraps things up for us both. You said it. Let's put our shoulders to the wheel. For our families. The date of the rocket launch getting pushed up has the entire insurance sector swamped. But after bringing my work home with me last night, the end of the tunnel's finally in sight. Just have to keep up the pace for one last sprint. My quality time with Harry is on the line. I was hit with a sudden commission yesterday. Had to stay up halfway till morning with Hawker to get it done. Only got a rough draft to show for it, but that's still more than I ever expected to churn out in just one night. All that's left is to get my client's feedback and adjust accordingly. Just need to hang in there. Welcome. Wait, aren't you Lindsay from the Blacklight District? What brings you topside? Happen to do with that social reintegration thing you mentioned? That's right. I'm being tested to see how well I can manage in public. The Kingpin told me to behave myself and look after her shop for a while. So, here I am. Pretty simple as far as training goes. Right? Even I wouldn't up and stab someone I'm meeting for the first time. So, it'd be nice if my trusty boyfriend could stop by if the urge gets too strong. Not a chance. To every part of that sentence. Chick magnets have it so hard. Unironically, in this case. Van's life is in danger. A verbal warning before the act is committed would be most preferable. Is this really the wisest course of actions?
We have, candy?
What you have is the Tyrell Times.
This is all part of my social. What would you like?
I will take a gothic hat.
Please stop by again sometime.
Alrighty.
I haven't been topside in a long while. This little shopkeeping might be the perfect rehab for me. I even snuck some of my favorite books up to sell in secret. Fancy a look? Oh boy. Here's hoping you don't get chewed out about that down the road. What did I get? Newspapers. 6.
Good stuff.
Cool.
Thank you all for
Search
stopping
time.
by.
Let's see what's on the agenda today. Rebecca's out on her scooter for on-site repairs again. I wonder how she's holding up. Listen to me, stressing myself sick. Sure, she's been a shut-in for what feels like millennia now, but she's still a grown adult. It's high time I stop hovering over her so much. The idea of not being needed, or not being so needed, does feel bittersweet, but she can't stay dependent on her little brother of all people forever. Oh, in case you haven't heard, my dad's already left on his next journey. He left us a note this morning that read, "Heading out for a while. Take care." Me and Kasara were fed up out of our minds, but I think he'd actually been holding himself back a good deal. This is the way my dad's always been, so I've given up trying to change it.
Allow me to assist.
Who's got what? You've got that. Oof. Open those for Rosette. You're fine. Open those for Fairy. Open that for Judith. Open those. Oof. Okay. Van. Nope. Not happening. All right. What you got?
I hope to see you again.
All right.
Allow me to
Trade.
assist.
Trade. Soldier's medal. I own one. own 2 green medals. Shiny goggles, a couple of fairy earrings. Ooh? Oh, I don't have the U material plus though. I've got some stuff I need to do for, yeah. I need a lot of U material plus, so we're just gonna let that go for a while. Indomitability. Need a lot of U material plus. It'll be amazing when we get it all, but Oracle. Recluse. Okay, okay. We are gonna do some
see you again.
things.
Allow me to assist. I hope to see you again.
Hold up.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Fear. Oh, well. Fine. Fear 2's a 5.
Citri's got your back.
Oh, what can you do? Mind 1. Oh dear.
Modifying
Okay.
your orbment, are you?
Don't
Yeah.
worry. Citri's got your back.
But if I do that, I get
Skills
Swordbreaker
altered.
Barrage. Resist Fear is awful good. But... oh, you don't have the wind.
That's a
Wait
single
a
element
minute.
slot.
Yes, yes it is. Nadia... with the earth.
Skills altered.
But if we space... ooh. Yes. That's a better one. Yeah.
Skills altered.
Activating maintenance mode.
Don't have the mirage or the wind.
Sorry, that's a single element slot.
Yeah, I know it is. But
Activating maintenance mode.
Doobie doobie doo. Be doobie doobie doo. Wait, cast 2. That's not what I meant.
Skills changed.
Sure.
scales changed.
Okay. Orbment.
Don't worry. Citri's got your back.
Switch display. Okay. Where do I find custom? Hey. There we go. That'll work for Rosette. Can't do that. Fairy. Judith. You can go with that one. You've got that one. Ketra. Beauregard. See, that's not so bad. Okay.
Beginning search.
Just gotta check out that rocket launch.
Initiating search.
Ah, Bliss. Loyalists are the bestest. This is just the lumbar relief my back's been begging for lately. It gets me itching to do another Hot Springs chapter. Gag cartoons were what I was dreamed doing in the first place anyway. Obviously, I'm attached to my existing characters, but I wish I could have Cronin or someone deal with all the annoying stuff so I can draw what I want to draw. Gag cartoons were what I always dreamed of doing in the first place. And yet, why is this eating at me so much? Welcome. If you're looking for Anya, she's over at Sunday school. Apparently there's a special lesson today. I could tell she was excited for it. Sister Miriam might come off as a scatterbrain, but maybe her classes are more interesting than I gave her credit for.
I appreciate you always.
This is perfect.
Don't you think it's a little too steamy in here?
That was nice and refreshing.
You look nice and refreshed.
We just gotta check out that rocket.
Search time.
Zoink.
Beginning search.
We'll take it.
Now where?
Okay. Attending service has become a habit of mine after everything my family has gone through. So here I am again, today praying to the goddess for my family's happiness. You never do know, she may just send a piece of good fortune our way. A man has a duty to his family, so I'm taking a few days off work to put them first for a bit. It isn't so bad, attending services as husband and wife every now and again. Usually, the timing just doesn't pan out for us. Now that I think about it, Father Nikolai has been of help to us on numerous occasions. Maybe my wife and I ought to take this chance to give him our thanks. I've always observed Sister Miria's special lessons with great interest. But inviting Bishop Orwell, my very own mentor, as a guest lecturer? Now that, I truly didn't see coming. Sister Miria could very well become a force to be reckoned with in the future. They do say that students will often surpass their masters. I'm proud of how much Sister Miria has grown. She may very well become a force to be reckoned with in the future. The guest speaker for today's special lesson is none other than Bishop Orwell from the Edith Cathedral. I can barely believe he actually agreed, and I'm the one who invited him. His stories are so educational, too, even for me. Just seeing the excitement on the children's faces makes all my pleading worth it. Oh, I have a question about space. How do I become an astronaut? Well, I can't speak to the details, but I have met General Haring on more than one occasion. According to him, a first-rate Air Force pilot must have quick and accurate judgment. But not merely by innate nature. Such sense should also, in his words, be cultivated through passion and tireless effort. I'm certain that these two qualities are equally invaluable to an astronaut as well. For real? Woohoo! Now I definitely know I can be one. No way anybody can beat me in either of those things. Children are such bundles of possibility. Truly as dazzling can be. I do believe I'll take this opportunity to answer each and every question they have for me today. Oh dear. I don't think I've ever seen Harry get this excited in class before. Well, if any question goes, then I guess I'll ask a couple myself. Honestly, being named after someone so great and important makes me so self-conscious that I always dodge the topic. But maybe now's the time to finally bring her up. My parents got my name from the great historical figure. You know the one. I've been dodging the topic up until now, but it might be nice to learn about her for real. Just this once. We get to ask whatever we want today. Awesome! I'm gonna ask about, the goddess, maybe? If I pray really hard every day, will I get to meet her? Bishop Orwell's second from the top at the cathedral, so having him here for class is a real shock. He was Father Nikolai's teacher, so you can bet he's got a lot of interesting facts and stories to tell. Really drives home how much I love learning all the things that there are out to know out there. I think this just helped me make up my mind. I think I'm gonna ask about swallows. Like, where they go and what they do after leaving the nest and stuff. Then I can take a train to go see them. The bishop's so awesome. He can answer any question, ever. Now I know I can be an astronaut, and you bet I'm gonna do it.
Beginning search.
How's your eyesight, kid? Well, let's go ahead.
Have you come to unravel the wisdom within?
Yes, I have.
All right, let's begin. Ah, here we are.
More music. More cosmetics.
Decryption complete.
More hair.
What do you think?
Swin's tracksuit. Inner tube. Rainbow berries. Burn, strike. Another reinforced red mask. U material. Action 1, evade 1. What's ahead of you? More U material. Now streaming. Judith's old outfit. Sepith. Blonde hair for Fairy. Okay, not bad.
Take your time.
All right.
How may I help you? Preparing for another. This is what we have for sale.
Equipment. No. Well, you don't have anything good. Fine.
Please come back
You're no
again
fun.
anytime. We have all sorts of goods. Please come back again anytime. Take care of yourselves.
Okay, well. Conquer the garden. Rank C, rank B. Oh. Never mind. I have to do other things before they officially open up.
Now where?
The section this time. For me. Okay, there it is.
Searching. Searching.
Okay. Something feels off about these streets today. I feel this sense of loss, as though something or other has vanished. Ah, I've got it! There's a distinct lack of fluffy cuddliness. Old Town is usually full of stray cats, yet I haven't seen any this morning. Some sort of conspiracy must be afoot. Oh, my deductive muscles strike again. I think they're just taking cover from the rain. Probably. But that might not be the only reason. The streets feel so lonely without Old Town's usual crowd of stray cats. How could this have happened? It must be a conspiracy by some shadowy cabal. My gut tells me something big's just over the horizon. Okay, Miss Marple. Hold on to your handbag. Or your umbrella, in this case.
Out on another day of hard work, huh? Looking is always free, you know. Come again.
Now that I think about it, my husband passed away on a day just like this. Energy in spades was about all he had going for him, up until that fateful traffic accident took his life. Couldn't tell you how many times I scorned the goddess for it, but in the end, those left behind have no choice but to keep on living. I just hope my husband's looking down from heaven with relief now that Eddie's finally getting his act together. Sorry to spring this on you out of nowhere. Maybe it's because the anniversary of his death is so close. Even now, the memories will come flooding back. I just hope my husband's looking down from heaven with relief now that Eddie's finally getting his act together.
Beginning search.
All right. Oh, you have new stuff.
Flowers? What would you like?
Oh, a gift for Shizuna.
Please stop by again sometime.
After days on end of blistering heat, I'm grateful the flowers are getting some rain. Too bad it's washing some of my customers away, too. I might be better off tending to the plants and making sweets during shifts like these. This one. Ooh.
Well,
Yup.
if you insist.
I do insist. Who do we have? We have Bermati. We have Shizuna. We have Ketra. And we have Rosette. Well, we're definitely going to go with Rosette. And probably Shizuna. And Bermati, I think. All right. Now what? I left a message on the bulletin board and everything. Bulletin board, huh? Might as well check if it's a 4SPG. It tells me we're coming back here.
Search time.
Okay. Well, then next time, we'll take a look at the bulletin board and do some bonding events and knock out the 4SPG. Catch you then.